Hello, everyone. It is Ryan the H here, and we are back with Road to Glory episode number 2 here on College Football 26. Now, it is the moment of truth. Which college is Ryan Jacobs going to attend? We're going to find out in this episode, but before we get started, any team I pick here, I will not be QB1. So, this episode is going to be a little different for the fact that I won't be playing any of the games for at least the first season. It'll be a lot of training, like the practice drills, studying, and stuff like that. So I'll pretty much be showing the first time I do the drills, any sort of like text box interactions that I have, and I will just be showing the simulation of the games. That will be what this episode is as we scratch and claw our way to QB number 1. Now, we have 3 colleges to choose from. We have Cincinnati, we have Vanderbilt, and we have Virginia Tech. Now, Virginia Tech and Cincinnati had me at QB3 on their rosters. However, Vanderbilt, because I didn't declare that I was going there, they could also have me at QB3 right now. So I'm not going to rest my hat on anyone making me QB2 here. I'm just going to go to the team that I want to go to first. Let me tell you that team is not the Cincinnati Bearcats. That team could be Vanderbilt. That team could be Virginia Tech. So why don't we make our choice right now? We are going to Virginia Tech. We are a Hokie. And we're going to be QB1 on this roster as soon as we can. Because both QB1 and QB2 are seniors last time I checked. Ryan Jacobs is coming in to win the whole thing. All right, let's see where we start off. Okay, we have Philip Montgomery here. Welcome, Ryan. We're excited to see what you can do here. Go over a few things before the season really kicks into gear. Have to balance football class and social life. Unspent energy is resting. Don't forget to be a good leader. You can earn the coaching staff's trust in a similar way by your in-game and in-game performance and how you conduct yourself off the field. Once we trust you enough, you'll even get to call your own plays. Keep an eye out for your academic advisor who should be reaching out soon. Okay, so we need that coach trust to get QB2, QB1. So as I said, we're going to be practicing. And I'll only be showing you the first time I do these drills because I don't want you to sit here and watch me do drills for an hour. That won't be fun for you to watch. I don't want to do that to you. So, we're going to smash these out. We need to get those academics up. That's priority number 1. All right, let's hit training for the first time. We are here with Passing Skeleton and, we're here with Pass Skeleton. We need 15,000 points for gold, or at least 9,000 for silver. Let's hope we can get it. That just means no crucial mistakes. No mistakes at crucial moments. Just scoring these touchdowns, getting these yards. How were you not in then? Just move the ball half a centimeter. Come on, dude. There we go. Sometimes, like, while this is a game all about yards, you need to play this smart, because if they drop the ball, you are starting again from ×1. And that can kill and will kill entire runs. So, safe passes. We're at bronze. The run's going pretty good at the moment. Let's keep it that way. That was not great. I'm aware of that. I should be trying for more of these riskier throws, but I really don't. Well, it doesn't matter because I just screwed it up anyway. So now we're just going ball to the wall and kind of seeing what we can get. Nothing. We get nothing because that was a bad throw. Bro, what are you falling over for? Just make the cut. What are you doing? We're going square. Good job, square. Hey, we got silver. Let's go. Catch the ball. There we go. So we got 10,000. That's silver. That's 150 coach trust. We need as much as we can get. Okay, so we are currently QB3. To have a QB2 battle, we need at least 25,600. What? We are never making QB2. Well, they're both seniors, so they'll be out by the end of the year anyway. Academic advisor, yes. Keep above a 2.0. Weeks 8 and 15. If you finish your first 3 years with at least a 3.7, you can graduate early. That does sound like something I want to do. Thank you, academic advisor. All right, so weekly agenda. We will go into that, and fix our health there. We're going to practice, and then we're going to start our first game. All right, we're going to do option attack. Let's see how we go. Good start on this first one. 23 yards. Can he finish it off for us? Yes, he can. That's exactly the start we want. Let him run it, honestly. Because if I held on to that, I would have gotten hit. He's following him. Hitch it off to him. Can he take it to the house? He does. Let's go. I can take this. I was going to try and juke him. That wasn't going to happen, though. Oh. Hitch it. He takes it in. Got that bronze. Let number 4 run it. Get some of the yards. Maybe me running that wasn't the best idea. But letting him take it, brilliant idea. I'm trying to at least get that silver. And I feel like that could be manageable. If I don't do that. I didn't even mean to hit it. I fully forgot that I had these points to upgrade Mr. Jacobs here. So, we're going to go... Oh. I don't think I need the throw power just yet. Accuracy is important. Can't do quickness now. We can do elusiveness, which will be a great help. This man's IQ up a little bit. And just more accuracy. The accuracy is what's going to be a winner for us. Here comes the Virginia Tech Hokies. The crowd is rocking for Enter Sandman right now. There we go. We're pretty close to the front. number 1, Mr. Jacobs there. We're reaching for excellence. For those who have passed, for those to come. This crowd is ready for this first game of the season against FC East, I think. FCS East, I think it was. Look at this crowd. Look at the pyro going off. Look at our band here. There's our cheerleaders. Our mascot. We're ready. Look at these losers. Run onto the field during Enter Sandman. You get some of our hype. But look at this beautiful crowd right here. Jacob's hyping them up. They're singing the song just like at old ECW Arena, baby. Let's do this. Let's play this first game. Let's see how we go. So Virginia Tech starting off with the ball. We don't get much, but then we get 7 points. But FCS East fights back. And Virginia Tech just taking over the football game now. 24-7, 31-7, 38-7. An absolute mauling of FCS East. That is how we have to start and continue this season. We can't rest at all. We need to keep our foot on the gas. And Jacobs needs to keep working hard for that number 1 spot. Hey Ryan, some of the starters are going to be watching some extra film this week after practice. I encourage you to come and sit in. Absolutely. Let me know. You learn a ton from your film sessions this week, and the coaches notice your attentiveness. They trust you a little more, and you get a small XP boost. Get that coach trust, baby. Let's head into the weekly agenda. Do what we need to do. You know what we need to do. Spend those 2. That's fully done. You know what? Let's put some into leadership. Headed to practice, then head into the Old Dominion game. All right, here we go with pocket presence. Basically, just don't get hit by the balls coming at you. And try and hit the bullseye, which right now, apparently, I'm not very good at. If I get hit by the ball, I lose the bonus, like the times bonus. With all the middle ring hit, that's not what we want. We need that bullseye. Just like that. We got that bronze already, but we need that, that was awful. Got that silver. We're looking for that gold, though. Alright. And we got that gold. We got that gold, and we got 300 coach trust. That's like a small dent. But it's something. Alright, here we go. The Old Dominion Monarchs versus the Virginia Tech Hokies at the Hokies home stadium. How's this one going to go? Virginia Tech absolutely demolishing their last opponent. And here we go. Virginia Tech off to a rocking start here. 14-6, 21-6. Could this be another blowout? And that's a solid showing. 24-6. Held them to 2 field goals. 3 touchdowns. What is that guy's face? That is the most terrifying thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Huh? Lil Ryan's going to go to sleep tonight, and he's going to see that in his dreams. His nightmares. His dreams and nightmares. I used to pray for times like this. Anyway. Hey Ryan, we're doing a team-wide community service event on the local food bank. We're going as a team. This is not an optional event. Give polite response. Sounds good. We have less energy to spend for the week. That's fine. We still have 5, so we can still do, I think, what we want to do. We can do exactly what we want to do. Nope. Get those points and then heal ourselves. See you guys after practice before we head into our game against Maryland. After a pretty disappointing showing at practice, we've got our first away game in Maryland. Let's see how we go. We are currently 2-0, so good start, but as I said, we're coming into a hostile environment. Here come the Hokies. They are 2-0 as well, so let's see how we go. They got themselves a turtle. We love turtles. Right. Maryland starts off hot, and Virginia Tech cannot seem to get on the board here. Maryland, are they going to steal? They've won this game. There's no way the Hokies can come back now. Maryland end the 2-game winning streak of Virginia Tech. But look at this stadium, man. Maryland's rocking. We came into what was a crazy environment, and they were the better team. We work harder, we keep practicing, and we bounce back next game. After a silver medal worthy performance in practice, we are now up against James Madison Dukes at home. We're currently, the game's, getting close, but Virginia Tech taking the win right back and now just stomping all over them. It was a tough loss last week, but we bounced back right here at home, scoring a touchdown 3 out of the 4 quarters. And, that face is nightmare fuel. What are they doing? 24-7. Ryan Jacobs still not allowed to play. But we'll get there soon enough. And here we go. The Virginia Tech Hokies versus the Pittsburgh Panthers. Let's see if Virginia Tech can get in nice and early. It's the second quarter and it's still a scoreless game. Virginia Tech going up 3 but trailing to the Panthers here. Virginia Tech needs to do something quick. They cannot lose a home game here, and they do. What is his jaw doing? Did they even think about how these players look in this game with the faces they're making? Here's the issue. The Hokies are having a very, very stop-start season, which they cannot afford to do. If they want to make it into the college football playoffs, they need to pick up their socks. They need to pull up their socks, and they need to get the work in. Put Ryan Jacobs on the field, and he'll take you to the promised land. And if you don't, maybe he'll find himself in the transfer portal. We'll just have to see. Fan favorite upgraded to silver. What we want to see. So, we're 3-2. We're versing Clemson next. They're not going to be an easy game, especially because Clemson's at home. So let's put that work in. Let's see how we match up. I will be completely transparent here. I don't think we'll be able to take down Clemson. I think Clemson will have our number in their home stadium, and there's nothing that the Virginia Tech Hokies can do about it. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope we walk in to Clemson and we take over. This crowd hates us, though. We are 3-2. Clemson are 2-2. Let's see how this one goes, because walking into Death Valley, I don't like our chances. I'll be honest. I don't like our chances. Well, let's see how we go. Virginia Tech starting off strong, but Clemson fighting right back. This is a neck and neck game so far, but who's going to take that extra step here? And it looks like it's going to be Clemson, and they take it. And I think there's only one touchdown difference between it. Pretty much. Close game. So Virginia Tech falls in Death Valley. And they're now 3-3. 0-2. It's not good. Virginia Tech needs to turn this season around, and they need to do it quick. Let's see if you've been paying attention to the playbook. If we're reading the 7 technique on the speed option, who are we reading? Defensive ends. We're on a slant. 3 for 3. Let's go. Coaches trust you a little more. Your coach is slightly happier with you. Thank you, coach. Now, Georgia Tech. We're at home, but it's a rivalry game. Crowd's going to be hot. Let's see what we can do this week. Right now, it's the Virginia Tech Hokies versus the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and hell of a rivalry game here. And Virginia Tech starting this game off pretty dominantly here. 21-7 right now. Third quarter, Georgia Tech slowly catching up, but Virginia Tech just taking the football game over and getting that momentum back that they need. But they cannot keep this wishy-washy record they got going on. They need to start winning games consistently. Oh my Jesus. Stop doing that. They're 4-3. They need to keep a winning streak going. They cannot go win, lose. No momentum is going on their side. Hopefully this big rivalry game is what puts them in the driver's seat for the rest of the season. Our coaches have told us your attitude has been really positive the last few weeks, and they've been pleased with how you've been doing. Keep it up and good things will happen. Give polite answer. Thanks, coach. I appreciate it. Coaches trust me a little more. Keep that going. Your midterm results are back. All A's. Good job. Your grade should already be adjusted. When you got a minute, take a look if it affected your GPA. Hey, I know the players have curfew, but a few of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. I live in Harrison, the really old dorm close to the football facilities. Bring your teammate too. It starts at midnight. Hell no. Before the game? I'm trying to be QB1. Invite the seniors, not me. Leave me alone. The thing that says, whether it's a Boston College, they're 5-2. Talking about come to my party. The only party I'll be going to is the one with 2 chicken breasts, 1 asparagus. Here we go. We're visiting the Boston College Eagles right now, and Virginia Tech had a hell of a win against Georgia Tech in the last week, but can they keep that momentum at an away stadium? I don't know. The track record hasn't been great. They're 4-3. They're 5-2. I don't have much faith in this Hokies team right now, and that's just being honest. But hopefully the Hokies can prove me wrong here. We can get on the board early. That'd be great, but it's the second quarter, and Boston is... Well, they got the first points, but can Boston strike back here, or will it be a close game here? And the Hokies with another loss by 3 points. It's a rough time for the Hokies right now. They don't know what their identity is. They don't have a solid squad right now, and it's showing 4-4 on the year. If they want to, I think it's done for the year. They need to pack it up and just try again next season. Solid week of practice from Ryan Jacobs. Still QB number 3, not even close to QB number 2 right now. Virginia Tech visiting the California Golden Bears after a brutal 3-point loss last week. This team is done for the season for sure. They cannot string more than 2 wins together, and every single week it seems like win, lose, win, lose. This team needs to find out who the hell they are going into next season, because this season, write it off, it's done. I feel bad for the seniors on this team, and let's hope that they can pull out a win here, because if not, I don't know what they do. I seriously don't know what this Virginia Tech team does. California strikes first, but Virginia Tech really fighting back here. They will not go down without a fight. California tying the game up, 4th quarter. We're in overtime here. And the Golden Bears take it out in overtime. The Virginia Tech Hokies once again cannot get the job done. I don't know what's more terrifying, the state of this team or the faces of these players. I don't know. It's a valid question. Does Ryan Jacobs jump off the sinking ship, or does he take Virginia Tech to a better year next year? If they even make him QB1 at the start of next season. He's putting in the work every week, but maybe they decide to go another way. There's only a few weeks left of this season. Let's see where we go from here. This week, the Hokies are back at home against the NC State Wolfpack. But it's been a bad season for Virginia Tech, and it looks like it's just going to go from bad to worse if they lose to NC State here. But NC State are 7-2. They're not showing that tonight with a 20-14 loss to the Virginia Tech Hokies, who returned to form here tonight in front of their hometown. But this crowd is just, they're not showing up in the stands as often as much as they normally do. That's got to be getting into the mind of the coaches, the players. They're 5-5, but they beat an NC State team who is 7-3 in the season. Let's see how they finish their season. Hey, you know the film and television elective we're in together? The professor is giving extra credit if we watch a film made before the 1960 and write a 5-page paper on it. Want to watch the same movie? Watch the film and write the paper. GPA increase. Fan favorite upgraded to gold. Love that. Smart guy. 2 more games left of the main season, and the Hokies are going in to Miami. And look at this sold out stadium. Miami is not going to make it easy for the Hokies to get any sort of offense in, defense, it doesn't matter. Miami has the opportunity to absolutely run over the Hokies here, because they still don't know who the hell they are, and I don't know how this game could go, but let's hope the Hokies have some fight in them. Starting off the game with a field goal. Miami yet to get on the board here. Virginia Tech with 2 touchdowns and another field goal. They walk into Miami and take over. That's what we wanted. The Hokies making a comeback late in the season, too little too late, but they need that momentum. They need that hope. The Virginia Tech student body and their fans need that hope. They walk into Miami, beat an 8-3 team, and walk out with their heads held high, going in to their final game of the regular season. Now look, here's what cannot happen. The Hokies cannot let the Virginia Cavaliers come in with their 1-10 record and beat them. This has to be a blowout if the Virginia Tech Hokies are going to be taken seriously. They're doing a good job right now, 28-7. It was a blowout, but it shouldn't have been anything different than that. They finished this season strong. It was a very up and down season, but they finished off with a string of wins, a small string of wins, but a string of wins nonetheless. 7-5 is how they end the season, and Virginia falls to 1-11. At least we're not Virginia. We got that final exam results back, straight A's. Did your GPA change at all? Remember that you need to finish some outstanding work for a few classes before the end of the year. That's fine. With how we played this year, I don't see us doing anything. So let's upgrade our play. We got some points. I'm going to already know I'm going to put it on quickness. I know it's a lot of points, but that quickness is going to help, especially with those option plays. Still a long way from QB2. Kevin Jennings, QB, Heisman Trophy winner, 4,400 yards, 41 touchdowns, completion percentage, 73. Virginia Tech versus North Texas in the Military Bowl game. Let's see if we can win our bowl game, at least. Both of these teams have the exact same record. Jacobs, at least getting to run out in the bowl game as well. They're not giving him a chance to play. That's fine. Sold out stadium here. And let's see if we can take it out on the mean green. Oh, hit that. Hit that. I feel like we could have this in the bag. Both teams are 7-3. Mean Green looking to end their season on a win, just like the Virginia Tech Hokies are. Let's see who takes out this bowl game. All right, we start off Virginia Tech with the 3 points. They're running it up the field just to have another field goal. Mean Green with the field goal. Touchdown by Virginia Tech. Touchdown by Mean Green. Another field goal. Last minute touchdown by the North Texas Mean Green sends the Hokies home disappointed and sad by 1 point difference. That's how their season ends. Their season ends 7-6. Where does Ryan Jacobs go from here? Where does Virginia Tech go from here? Do they stay as one group? Or does he enter the transfer portal? I know this hasn't been probably the most exciting, action-packed video. It was a lot of simulations. I apologize for that. But we're really going to try and go straight into this second season. Try and become QB1. Maybe we'll enter the transfer portal, see what happens. But I want to thank you guys for watching and coming along on Virginia Tech's first season. And we'll see what the future holds for Mr. Jacobs here going forward. See you guys in the next episode. There's a lot more coming to the Hive from all the brilliant creators here. Check everything out there's always going to be something for you, and you will not be left disappointed. See you guys next time. Bye.